It's interesting being old. It's the only age that can garner you either special respect or can be used as an insult. You never hear people being described as young farts or middle-aged farts. That's a special insult reserved for us old farts. Since I've been doing these commentaries, my age has been a special point of interest. Mostly nice comments, I must say, from viewers saying I remind them of their grandpa or something like that. Very sweet and much appreciated. But being old is also the only age that can be used as an epithet. I've had comments like, time for your nap, Grandpa, or one that said, I'm glad you're going to die soon. That was a bit harsh, but I think I speak for most old folks when I say that we would most like to be just treated normally. We're not special either way. We just get up every day and try to put on our shoes like everyone else. But there are some jobs that are just, not for us. We're just too old for some things. You'll never see someone my age in a lineup for the LA Lakers, for example. And I think you should have an age limit for the office of president as well. In athletics, our age limits our ability to compete. Well, likewise, the office of president is the most stressful job in the world, both mentally and physically. The president literally has the weight of the world on his or her shoulders every day. That's a lot of stress, and stress, as we know, is a major killer. With Joe Biden, his body just gave out. It affected his ability to walk and speak. His mind was okay, but age had clearly caught up with him. With Trump, age hasn't affected too much physically. I mean, he's fat and all that, but his mind is another matter altogether. Age hasn't made Trump an asshole, mind you. He was always that. He's just an old asshole who is bent on revenge for a lifetime of slights from people who saw him for the poser that he was and is. So I have a proposition. Just as you can't be president if you're not old enough, 35, I think the cutoff should be 70. You'd have to be no older than 70 on the day you take office, including your second term, and that would mean Joe Biden wouldn't have qualified at all, and Donald Trump would have been too old for his second 4 years. We would have still had him for one term, but no plan's perfect. One more wrinkle. Past presidents would automatically belong to a group called the President's Emeritus Council, meeting quarterly and being a resource for policy and research, advice, maybe even diplomatic missions if called on. It's never made sense to me that a person can go from the most powerful person in the world one day to the least powerful the next. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let's hear yours. And for my detractors, call me names if you like. Doesn't bother me at all. But is that all you got? At least be consistent. Have you ever considered your hero is also an old guy? And he's an idiot. I'm not.